All right, morning everybody. First check morning this morning. It's going to be a pretty quick morning. We're just going to check this one set that we made yesterday, and then got some plans for later on today, and then hopefully this afternoon I can get over there to the other place. The farmer was telling me about those beaver. But anyway, we're right here this morning. We put the 1 foot hold on the on the caster mound set. Our chains, I still see our chain stretched out right here. Not seeing an animal yet. So right there's our trap, our cable. Looks like we had a miss last night. So if I ain't mistaken, they have come up here and put some more mud on top of this caster mound. So we're gonna reset this trap and place it in there. We may back it up just a little bit and see if we can't get him again tonight. Guys, we're going to stick this back down in here, but we're going to go just a little bit farther out with it. I want to make sure, since we're anchored back up here on the bank, our chain is off that trap, and then that cable comes back up on the ground. So we want to make sure that that cable's not going to interfere. The animal's not going to hit the cable with the trap or the chain. So we want to, let's stick a stick in it right here just to hold that cable off to the side, because that possibly could have been what happened last night. I think I'm up there to it, and if we didn't have that cable out of the way, that leg could have caught that cable and tripped that trap. But anyway, guys, that's a reset now. Hopefully we'll have them tonight. Be waiting here in the morning for us. So I'm gonna go get my chores and stuff done that I got to get done today, and I'll either see you guys in the morning or I'll see you this afternoon. I'll get over there and check that new ditch out. The way those farmers talked, it's gonna be a pretty good colony in that ditch. Got a lot of water, holding a lot of water in there, so we're gonna get over there, see about getting it, see what it looks like, and possibly get some more sets in this afternoon, or we may just wait until season comes in to get after everything hard, just so we don't have to worry about those incidentals. But anyway, we'll get over and look at it, and then we'll go from there. So I'll see you guys later. Guys, there's a muskrat here in the ditch. He's popped up a couple times. I can see his wave where he's going just right ahead of me underwater. Try to get up there. He comes, just surfaced right there. And still following his bubbles, his wake, where he's swimming under the water. Let's see if we can tell where he goes into a bank den at. And when we get down here trapping, they're just right up here, just seen some bubbles, so he's still traveling. Tell where he goes into a bank den at. He just come up right in the middle of those lily pads. Hopefully you guys will be able to see him there. Still sitting there on the surface, but if we can pinpoint a muskrat den, we'll get it set with the colony trap, pick up some muskrats while we're over here in this ditch. But that's a good chance. We were seeing those heavy runs coming up out of this ditch into that cornfield where the beaver were using them constantly, getting corn to eat. And those muskrats, that's probably that little bit of mud, that little bit of fresh sign. Sorry guys, I lied, he just popped up right down here again. But that little bit of fresh mud is probably those muskrats coming up there and feeding. Here's just some scat right here, guys. This will be some coyote. Looks like coyote has been eating the corn out of the cornfield. You guys can still see some ripples here in the middle. Right there, it comes right there off that side. You guys see that? It almost looked like another muskrat come out of that den right there. As this one's from up there, may have noticed it and come shooting out of there. We'll sit here for a minute and see what we can see. If you fish a lot, that's what it looked like. It looked like just a fish shooting off the side. But that could be a good candidate for muskrat dens right over there in the bank. I hadn't seen him pop back up yet, so he's going into a den somewhere right there along that side probably. I'm gonna say it's gonna be right in here. And if I'm not mistaken, when I trapped this last time, that muskrat den was pretty close to this one single tree that's right in here. So I really do believe somewhere right in here is where that old muskrat den was that I was trapping, and they're going to be using it. See a few little ripples right up there in that next little pond. Hey guys, just get out here. You never know what your morning is going to turn into. I figured we would just check that trap, head back to the house, but all of a sudden we're on a muskrat hunt. When we get over here trapping this and get to exploring it, we'll find some of those muskrat holes in this ditch and get some sets made on them, and hopefully pick up quite a few of those little guys too. We talk a lot about the beavers being a nuisance, but those muskrats are a big nuisance too. They'll cause a lot of damage in banks and levees. I see something, guys, about as far as I can see up there on the right. That may be that muskrat right up in that corner on the edge of the bank. I can just see some movement in there. We'll walk up there. I believe it's going to be another muskrat there. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it as small as he is. with this GoPro. Yeah, definitely a muskrat. If you can see where those birds are flying around in that briar bush, it's straight down right where the water meets the edge. He's just sitting there cleaning himself off. Yep, just hopefully you guys can see him there. He's just sitting there bathing in that water. Look right over here, guys. Good little buck. Bedded down that ditch. We come by him twice. He didn't even move. Lay down on the side of that ditch. We get down here sneaking up on the muskrat, and the muskrat hadn't seen us yet, but the deer. Spooked the deer. All kinds of wildlife out here to enjoy this morning. Well, he just took off and dove under the water. I'm not seeing ripples where he's swimming anywhere. So I'm gonna almost bet he went into a den right here. Somewhere. Looking right over there on that side there, right there, maybe a den hole there. It looks like it's caved in a few times. But anyway, we'll get down here when we get our equipment sorted, get our waders. We're wearing our waders every morning. We'll get down there and walk around and find those muskrat dens, and we'll see about getting some of those caught. Right there where that muskrat was sitting bathing himself, we could probably just bet a 1.5 right there, and I bet you they use that same spot. If they come out, I bet he'll sit there and bathe in that same spot quite often. So we could probably bait a trap right there in the water and get him caught if we wanted to do that. Anyway, guys, glad I got to share this morning with you and a few little fun sights already. But we're gonna walk back up here to the truck and ease back out of here. We're going to go slow and watch the side of these ditches as we do, see if we might see another deer bedded on the side of this thing, and head back to the house and get our chores done for today. Hopefully get back out here this afternoon, get that spot checked out over there that farmer was telling me about. I always tell the colder weather gets here, those blackbirds bunch up. Telling you, winter's right around the corner. I'm hoping you guys can see that on camera. Just out there cleaning what's left out of that rice field.